Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a full tutorial for WordPress, perfect for beginners. So if you want to do your website, check this out. Before to start with this tutorial, I would like to introduce you with WordPress, which is a great content management system that allows you to create a beautiful website, blogs or apps. It's also 43% of the website use WordPress. As you can see, the powerful features as a customer design, SEO friendly, responsive for mobile sites, high security, and is easy and accessible. WordPress contains over 55,000 plugins that you can use in your website. If you want to know more, access wordpress.org and you can get it. The best thing is for free. So if you want to know more, let me know and I'll let you with this tutorial. So welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to do an overview about WordPress. So as you can see here in the screen, this is the backend of WordPress. In here you can see all these functions. As you can see on the left is all these menus that always is displayed like that. Right now we see the dashboard, but here on the left, as you can see, normally it will be the same, right? The post, media page, comments, templates, appearance, plugins, uses, etc. So don't worry, we're gonna go through in a bit, but let's gonna go for the first step, which is all this menu. In here on the left we got the post, right? So once you can create your blog, and in order to create your blog you would have your post. So each individual post, it belongs to your blog. As you can see here, it will be under this section post that you can just go and check them. At the moment I don't have any, but I'm just gonna show you quickly how you can create a new post. So first thing as you can see here is the title. So you will put here the title of your post. So you can put a new post, right? And then if you want to see more options, here at top is these three dots. You can see more information. So for instance, if you want to have a different views, like top toolbar or spotlight, right? What we want to do now, I think is here, is the settings. That it will be the settings of that post, right? So in here you got the summary, you got categories, you got computed image, and that it will be for the SEO, which is the excerpt, and add this caption, right? So let's gonna go through the summary. Summary would be all, so what's inside. We have this ability, which is you can assign if you want to be a public, private, or password protected, right? If you could just go to public, as soon as you publish, it will be public. And then here you got another option, how you're going to publish, if it's immediately or if you want to schedule this blog. The template, that it belongs to the theme, so we're gonna leave that as the default template because it belongs to the theme, right? And you can manage that after. The URL, that it will be in here. So the URL, if you set up the permalink, right, in here you can change the URL, right? I will show you that quickly after during this blog, you can change this URL and make a different structure. We're going here, the author, you can, if you have only one, it will be user, but if you have the different users, you can assign here who write this blog. And then if you wanna delete it or move to the trash, it will be here. The categories, if you have a different categories, you can create categories for that blog, and it will be assigning in this section. But if you want to create a new one, you can create a new category, right? So let's say new category, and it will be in there. So as soon as I first enter, it will be in here, right? You can add a parent category. It's just simple as select the category you want to add as a parent, and it will be there. Here tags, if you want to add tags for that blocks, that is helpful in order if you create a search bar, it will be good to add tags so you can quickly, easily identify this block with these tags, right? That it will be the feature image, so it will be relation to that post. You can put your picture in that, or the image, and that it will be a short introduction for that post. right? So once it's done, you can go here and publish, right? Or you can save as a draft. So if you save as a draft and then we're going back, now you will see that the post is here, and so on and so on. So as you can see, you got the categories, the blog, books, new categories, and WordPress, right? So you can see all of that. You can also go to see the draft, and if published, it will be published. And if it's something in the, I see really this tune the trash, it will be in here. So same as here, we're going there. Also the categories, so you can create the categories at here, right? In the Slack. Slack, it will be how it displays in the URL. So for instance, here I put here Emmy Web's blogs, right? As a category. I can define, 1 second. I can define what's the Slack here is. See, you can change that if you want to change this. The Slack is the URL friendly version of the name, so which is in here, right? I'm just gonna go back and keep going. The tags, it's same thing as the categories. It will be displayed in there, but it's more for search and add in more information about this category and the blog. We're going through the media. So media, I already have my media here, right? But media is where you can add all the videos, pictures, and PDF if you want all the information, and it will be in your library, right? Even you can just go here, image, audio, video, documents, spreadsheets. It will be in here in this section, right? We're going to page. I already have my page, but if you want to create your page, it's simple as going through add a new page, right? And as soon as you add a new page, you can add here the same view as the post. You will see the add title, so you can say new page, right? And then we're going to see same features, right? I'm not going to go through because I said the same as the post. Different between a post and page is more page. It will be for the structure of your website, and the post, it will be the structure of your blog, right? You can do a different a structure for your blog, which is more engagement and for information there, and the page is more like the structure of your website. Okay. So we also get the page attributes if you want to put the same as we did before. If it's any parent page, right? But we're gonna leave it for now. We don't want to do anything in here. I'm gonna go to blog, but it's not blog selected. If you want to create, as you can see here, I have more features. As I use Elementor, right? So I have a video. I put this into these labels, so you can see how to create a website from the scratch using Elementor Pro and WordPress. So you can just go and check this video, right? But if you want to create and add this blog, you can add this blog. Is plenty of them. So you can see this in a browser. And I'm not going to go through all of that widgets, but you can go and check them all, right? You got buttons, columns, groups, rows. That's for designing widgets in here, right? We're going for covers, pictures. So then you're clicking one of them, right? And it will be a blog in here. It's called blog. And you can upload an image, right? Even if you want to add a text, we're gonna go for a paragraph. You can just go here and let me add a blog. It's called paragraph. So it will be, what is that? You can add here the content, right? So new content for this website, right? For this page. Okay, so it's ready. So you go here, don't forget that, because it's important always to publish or to save, right? And if you publish that page, it will be live. So I'm just gonna do that for now because it's no problem. And if you wanna go and see how this plays, it will be like that. New page, new content. As I said, I'm using Elementor Pro, but then I can give a different design. But that is a tutorial for WordPress, so I will just want you to see how that works. I'm just gonna go back. Comments, that it will be in relation to you post the post. If you create a post and then someone wants to comment in that it will be displaying here. So all the comments, it will be in there. At the moment I don't have any, but as soon as someone is posting or commenting and you post, it will be in there. Elementor is a plugin that I'm using to create, so that is you can see another video that how to install Elementor, and this is a great plugin to build your website. Plugins, it will be in this function. Plugins is all these small apps, tools that allows you to connect with your WordPress in order to create different actions or functions, right? So let's say add a new plugin. I'm just gonna add a plugin, for instance, for the SEO, right? SEO is to engage more traffic in your website in order to create content and be more ranking in Google, right? So for instance, I use normally Yoast, or you can rank math, which is a great plugin that I'm using right now. So you go there and then you can install it, simple as that. And then once it's installed, you activate it, right? And then you need to set up this plugin. I will do a top 5 plugins that it will help you to have a better WordPress, right? So go here, appearance. This is what we are I skip that one. The appearance is where it's going to be your theme. The theme is the structure of the website, so you can use the different themes that is part of WordPress in order to edit, give you more structure. So for instance, by default, we got the 2024, 2023 or 2022, right? So you can use and activate them. I use Hello Elementor because it works very good with Elementor plugin to do website. But the idea of these themes is you go to customize, you can create the structure of your website. So for instance, you can go and see the menus. You can go to site identity, which is here, right? So the site identity will be the name of the page, the tagline, and then the favicon. This is the site favicon, which is this small icon at the top. And then home page settings, that it will be if you're gonna do a static or you're gonna do just a normal page block, which is one page, and then you can scroll down and see all of it. But what I normally do is stay a static page, and then I create a different page for it. The head and footer additional CSS, that's more for with a stylish to your website. But again, I use Elementor Pro, so that I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna close that and go back and follow what it is in here. So customize, it will be going through the same thing. Menus is where it's set, and theme settings is about the theme. If you want to customize that, I recommend to don't go here because you can break the content. So plugins, so in here plugins, as I said, you can just go and see the ones I already have installed. As you can see here, that one was the one I installed and now I activate it as well. You can go here in settings or setup, and you can set up. So if you want to go and add your plugins, it will be in this area. Even if you want to update them, it will be in this area as well, or in this section. Users, so if you have multiple users, at the moment I just have myself here, but you can create different users as go into add a new user, right? And then you can give them, if you have a developer or you want to give someone to, if you're gonna give access to your backend, like an editor or a writer or the SEO, you can just give a new user using this section. So you go users and add a new user, right? And then we're going through username, you write the email. You also go for first name, last name, website if they have, and the password. And then you can also check here in profile, that's your profile if you want to change something in there, or that's it. So it's the same that you can go edit. Tools, that's the tools for a WordPress. So here is pretty much for import and export tools. If you want to export information like blogs, categories, that's important, export post page, landing page, templates, it will be in this section, export. And if you want to import as well, site health, you can check here, use site, it's good. Fantastic, that's a good point. And then that's it. If you want to schedule any action, I don't want to schedule any action, but it will be in here. settings. That's its general settings for your WordPress site. As you can see, that's the name. That's a tagline option that you can add it, right? We also have the WordPress URL that you can change in here, but be careful if you change that, you might break the WordPress, and then when you try to, if you save from that, you will probably break your WordPress site. The admin email, it will be in this page as well. Membership, if you want to create a membership, anyone can register, but if not, it's no problem. The language, time zone, that date format, time format, and here the week start on. So if you want to start on Monday or you want to start probably on Sunday, that depends, or maybe Tuesday, I don't know, depending on where you're going to start the week. Right in settings, the 4 post categories, it will be here uncategorized, but as I said, here you can create different categories. For now it's uncategorized, and then when you create a blog, you can just go and create your own category or select the category. Okay, the 4 post format, that's what it is. The standard is fine, and here post via email, so better to don't do anything, but that is more for your email account related to your WordPress. Reading, so we go in here, that's the same thing as we had on the theme. As you can see, it could be your latest post or the static, which is already have here 10, but well, it's fine. And this is important in this section. Make sure that that is unchecked on tick, because that is where it's able that Google can crawl to your website and index in search engine from index this site. So that is important, because if you check that, your website, it wouldn't be indexed, therefore it wouldn't be ranking for in Google. And that's discussion settings, that it will be by default, okay? But if you want to change something by post settings or other comments, it will be in here. Email me whenever anyone posts a comment or a comment is out file, so you can uncheck this or check this option, but it will be in here just in case that you're looking at. And avatars, that's more for blogs, for the blog and all the discussion. Media, so if you want to do the settings for the image and sizing, it will be in here, the thumbnail, medium size, and all the size, it will be this standard width and height. So you can start this in here. Permalink, where is the permalink? Here is important, that's the word I was mentioned before. In here is where you can create the structure of your blog. So, and where is that? So the blog, all the URL. What I'm saying for this is the permalink, it will be this part in here, as you can see at the top, right? So for instance, if I create a blog, it will be for the name of the blog. So my domain plus the post name. But imagine that you want to create a custom structure and say, alright, so I want to do the category and then the post name, which is, I really suggest to have this function, this structure, because it will be helping to the SEO. It's always good to have the category and then the post name. So it will help to create a structure more solid. Okay, so you go to category and the post name, and that it will improve your SEO. Options as the category base, and that's fine. Don't do anything here. Save, and then we're gonna keep that structure in there. Privacy. The privacy must be, if you want to create a privacy policy, so you can go here and create your privacy policy. You create a page for it, and that is also a require and must for every page, privacy policy and terms and conditions. At the moment, I don't have any page because it's just in that, but if you want to create, you create the page and then you attach it in here. Select the page, you go and then select it and use as a private policy. That is a SiteGround, because my hosting providers SiteGround collect technical data about my installation, so you can just go in here and select that in case that you want to share information with SiteGround, but probably you don't have this, depending what hosting you have, alright? Cool. So this is the full overview for WordPress, right? So if you have any questions in relation to WordPress and how to set up, right, you can put that or write a comment below. And I will be able to help you, right? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.